Many families are waking up with new pets delivered for the holidays, and they can be a joyous surprise when we get them Christmas morning. But how do we help our new pets fit into our lives? And we're joined here once again this morning by our pet vet, Dr. Jennifer Crow from Noah's Animal Hospital. And with now how to make this all happen, how to get the pet to fit into your family. Jennifer, thanks for coming in.
Good morning, and congratulations to all the new pet owners. It's not just new puppies and kittens, but sometimes we've adopted an older dog. But there are some real easy basics to remember. And one of the first things that I always talk about is now that they're part of the family, it's time to start training. It's okay to set the rules now. Whether they are already big or they're going to get big, teach them now how they should act in the next year.
Right. I know I just got a new cat a couple months ago, and the first thing she did was jump up on counters, and that is not something we allow in our house, and she actually did adapt pretty quickly.
Yep, we just have to be consistent. I mean, training is very, very much like with children, and most of the time we want to reserve attention for a reward. So if we're going to use it as a punishment, it needs to be really quick. I mean, they need to know when they do something wrong, a quick no, or you pick them up and put them back down. And cats are probably going to break the rules more than dogs, but that doesn't mean we can't teach them.
Right. Now, my sister-in-law on Christmas, she was showing me a picture of a dog that a friend of hers was going to pick up for Christmas. It was a Newfoundland, which are huge dogs. I would think that would be a huge transition for your entire family and your household.
So we have to realize that there are needs based on their size. You know, the big ones, don't forget, even though their bodies get big, they're still babies. And so we have to teach them, you know, especially when they're going to be big, that they, you know, if you're not going to let them on the bed or the couch. And then we have to think about things like feeding them. They're going to require much more food, and they can probably have their meals split, whereas a smaller dog can't stomach very much at one time. So when we split those, we're going to have to do it a couple of times a day. But whether they're small or big, all of those puppies and kittens will be on a puppy or kitten food that's designed for their nutritional needs while they grow until they're about a year old.
I know my cat's got a lot of treats as well as cat toys. How do you kind of incorporate that in? You want to have some playtime with them, but also some discipline as well.
Right. And just like our kids, you know, we are going to set the rules as far as when they can play and when it's time to rest. It's really nice to have a comfortable place they can go that's their own, a crate, even for cats, a little hidey hole. And it's okay for them to spend some time by themselves. So the whole family has to be involved in making sure that they are taught and taken care of. You're going to see your vet a lot in the first 6 months you have a pet because they grow so much faster than kids. So probably about once a month.
Right, and you know, there's a lot of excitement with having that new family member and such a fun Christmas present. So thank you so much for sharing all of your tips about helping incorporate your furry friend in part of your Christmas holiday season. And thank you so much for coming in, and we'll go ahead and send it to Naomi.